See what we got going on here. All right, I'm not sure. I'm trying to make sure StreamYard is hooked up to this. This is my first time doing that. Let's see. Okay, cool. All right, all right. Hope everybody's doing well today, man. I am actually coming on here. This your boy Tuck. Everybody's doing well today, man. I am actually coming on here. This your boy Tuck. And we are checking out the not W, the NBA draft. Give me a second. I got an echo. Give me a second. There we go. All right, sorry about that, y'all. All right, I'm back, man. This is the last second thing. Just wanted to come on here and say what's up to y'all, man. I'm trying this out with the StreamYard here now. Just want to talk about the NBA draft a little bit, man. The NBA draft is this evening. Um, it snuck up on me, man. I didn't even realize it was about to come back up, but it's here now. The NBA draft is here, and it's gonna get interesting, man. Now, I didn't know the stars that used to be on there before. I used to know the stars a lot better back in the day, man. But we got we got a little bit of superstar power tonight, man, coming up. I think it come on at 8 o'clock. So yeah, it'll be a good one. It'll be a good one, man. We got some superstars. We got some guys in the middle. I'm just gonna come over here 10, 15 minutes, man. I just want to talk about mostly some of the lottery picks that we got going on this evening, man, and who might make an immediate impact on the league immediately, and who might not. I know most of the guys, but check it, man. The teams that have lottery picks, so the lottery picks are where you get your best players, right? Get the Dallas Mavericks at number one. Number two pick is the San Antonio Spurs. They could steal one right here. They got Wembanyama not too long ago, so they're still young and they're still building. You got the Philadelphia 76ers at three. I think that process is over. I think they need to just start everything over, but who am I to say? Whatever with that. At four, you got the Charlotte Hornets, followed by the Jazz of Utah, Washington, New Orleans at seven, their pick. The not New Jersey Nets, the Brooklyn, I'm showing my age, the Brooklyn Nets at nine, at eight, I'm sorry. The Toronto Raptors at nine. The Phoenix Suns, yeah, at 10. Portland Trail Blazers, Chicago Bulls, followed by the Atlanta Hawks. So that's going to be the lottery picks tonight. So all those guys, the lottery picks generally have the best chance to pick up a high impact player. And look, man, it's important, man, because look, check it like this. Players like Shea Gilgeous-Alexander wasn't the number one overall pick, right? I think he was picked 10th or 11th in the draft. He's the league MVP now, right? So you can find value somewhere in there, anywhere in there. And to go even further, it's even more of an anomaly, but the Joker was a second round pick. The Joker was a second round pick. So um, you can find talent, man. It just takes checking out these guys, seeing how they play, seeing what kind of a motor they have, you know, kind of character they have. All that stuff counts in this draft process, man. Um, and I don't mean to take a swing at somebody. I'm about to take a quick swing, but Like, I mean, we see Shador Sanders, what character, not having good character uh can fucking make you can do to your draft stock, right? And he's followed that up by a couple of speeding tickets, man, which isn't smart, man. You're already under the microscope, so you should be making better choices. Better, but it is what it is. This isn't a Shador Sanders bashing time, man. We're not even in the sport of football. We're talking about the NBA. So I'm gonna get to it a little bit. I'm excited about the draft, man. I'm excited about it. I'm gonna be ready to watch it. Especially, I'll especially be paying attention to the first 13 picks, man, of the draft. And there's a few guys. There's some guys out there that I like a lot. Of course, you got Cooper Flag out there. I like Con Knipple from Duke. Ace Bailey has a nice game. Just guys that I'm looking at that I see. A couple of the other guys. I like the other big guy from Duke, Malouche, the South Sudan dude. He's nice. Um, there's some players out there, man. You got a couple guys that I see way down the list looking at them. I like Jace Richardson out of Michigan State, man. I've seen him, caught his game a little bit. He's pretty nice. Um, I'm gonna talk about my steal of the draft after I speak on the projected first round picks as far as the um, as far as the picks for the lottery. So, as all of us know, the all-world player that's vetted to go to the Dallas Mavericks is Cooper Flag. Now, Cooper Flag's been in the newsreels for over the past probably 2 to 3 years, man. People have been talking about him a lot. I can remember hearing about him when he was a freshman and sophomore in high school. Now this kid graduated high school early. This would be his actual senior year. So he actually played at Duke as a senior, actual by age senior in high school. I believe he started attending when he was 17 years old. Okay. But what he brings to the table, man, he's 6'8". I think he's more like 6'9", closer to 6'10". Um, he can handle the ball. He's 6'8", 6'9", 6'10", 220. He's ultra athletic. He can shoot the ball. Last summer, if I'm not mistaken, he was playing against a lot of the guys that was on that Olympic team, and he held his own pretty well, man. He held his own pretty well. So um, he did his thing there. So you can see the potential. You can see how he can really how he can play. Now they prematurely left. Lost in the NCAA tournament in that rough game against the Houston Cougars, where they kind of gave it away. But you can't deny the talent of this guy. I want to say, if I were to really, over the past 25 years, just for myself, as far as number one picks, and I'm trying to be objective here, I need to look, but I'm going to do this without looking. Um, as far as the number one picks in the past 25 years, I think this guy um, is probably the third best prospect in the last 25 years, as in behind LeBron James and Victor Wembanyama. Now, I might be going on a stretch. Somebody might be like, "Man, you're stupid. What are you talking about?" But that's what I think, man. That's what I think, and I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll with that. I'm gonna roll with it. Um, I could be wrong, man. I could be wrong, but that's what I think about it. I think he has a chance to be really special. I think he has a chance to be an immediate all-star. You know what I mean? Chandler Parsons, what's up? How you doing, man? I had to change my screen. I'm a little bit late. I changed my screen because I'm on StreamYard, man. So the shit ain't coming up on here. So I got my other part here. I am Zay, gym time. You need to get your ass in the backyard, I am Zay, and start doing some ropes and some battle rope. Chandler Parsons, Ace Bailey will be the Shador Sanders of the draft. Yeah, I can see that. I can absolutely see that, man. we're gonna see what happens with that though. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna continue with Cooper Flag, man. He is that guy. I think there is a chance he will be. I'm gonna take a stab at it. He is going to be an all-star player by his second year. I think Cooper Flag is going to be an all-star player. Um, he can play against the pros already. He's already done that. Now it's going to be a grueling 82 game season. It's not like high school where you're playing 30 plus games. It's not like college where it's 30 plus games, man. The NBA is go, 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 man. 82 regular season games, and we're not even talking about the playoffs. The playoffs is a whole nother bag of worms, man. So you got to be conditioned. You got to be ready to go. Um, yeah. So to say the least, I think very highly of Cooper Flag, man. I get a lot of shit for it. A lot of people talk, and a lot of people are like, man, Cooper Flag's trash. Man, he's overrated. I don't see it, man. I don't see it. I'm sorry. I'm, I'm a Cooper Flag dude, man. I think he's box office. So going with that, Cooper Flag's gonna take the league a storm, man. I think he's 3-level scorer. Now the next pick, man. I'm gonna try to go through this a little bit quick. I don't want to be on here forever. I don't want to bore you, but I just want to go over the lottery, this projected lottery picks, and I'm going off of some of the ESPN and some of the CBS Sports projected picks. They're all pretty close to the same, right? So I'm gonna go through these, man. The next guy is Dylan Harper out of Rutgers. Dylan Harper out of Rutgers, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. I didn't really get to see the Rutgers boys like that. I didn't really get to see them like that. I hear he's pretty good. Stop glazing over Cooper Flag. He's a bust. My son is an idiot. Excuse him. Uh, but yeah, Dylan Harper. I mean, he's a long, lengthy athlete, 6'5", 213 out of Rutgers. Um, I hear he's a good player. San Antonio, they don't need a guy that's going to come in there and be a superstar. They need somebody that's going to come and be another piece to what they have going on. Wembanyama's already, that's the cornerstone guy. This guy Dylan Harper might be able to be a piece, another solid piece you can put with Stephen Castle right there on the other side. Stephen Castle, another solid player. And with they got De'Aaron Fox is there now. So if they take a good swing here with Dylan Harper, I think they have a chance to really they could make some noise, man. Cause let's remember, Victor Wembanyama got hurt. He got hurt in the middle of the season, man. And they weren't doing terrible, but if they get everybody together and make a good pick here with Dylan Harper, if he's about that, they can make some noise. So they're saying Dylan Harper to San Antonio. That might be a playoff team next year. Now, going back to my boy Cooper Flag, do I think those guys are going to be a playoff team? I don't think they're going to be a playoff team next year, bro. Give them another year. Let them another year jail. Let them get another pick in there. I think they're still, they're still trying to get that roster together there in Dallas, man. They got, they don't got Luka there no more. They still got AD, aka Street Clothes, in there. Now they hit it the Lakers or nothing, or hit it Anthony Davis, but the joke, Street Clothes that Charles Barkley had done. So moving on to another team, the Philadelphia 76ers got the third pick in the draft. Now, the 76ers, man, I've always said they just need to blow that thing up. I'm going to talk shit about the Philadelphia 76ers. That organization is not doing very well. The process is over. They need to blow that thing up and just start over with they need to get, let me just say this. They need to get Joel Embiid's ass out of there. They need to get him out of there, man. And just blow that whole thing up and start over with Tyrese Maxey and just get a whole bunch of young pieces. Trade everybody the hell out of there. Trade everybody, man. Trade all those guys. Anyhow, they are projected to pick up VJ Edgecombe the 6'3", 193-pound freshman out of Baylor. Now I watched him play. He was real. He was a nice piece. He was pretty athletic. He can move up and down the court. I saw him playing some really good defense. Very athletic. I don't remember seeing much of a shot on him, but to me, I think he's a guy that can probably get to the rim and make a play or two and do a little something. So VJ Edgecombe seems to be whom the 76ers want, and maybe they'll get him. Maybe they will end up getting him, man. So we'll see. Um, Chandler Parsons, Walter. Yep. Chandler Parsons, Walter. That's what I was going to say toward the end, but you beat me to it. Yeah, Walter Clayton is the steal of the draft, and to me, he should be a top 10 pick. I think you are a damn fool if you're not getting a guy like Walter Clayton Jr. I was going to say that for a little bit later. Yeah, he has something that a lot of the other guys probably don't have, with the exception of maybe Flag. That kid's an absolute winner. Basketball Rewind going to sub and like, thank you, Basketball Rewind. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much, man. I'm trying to get on here, do a little bit more. This was I'm shooting from the side on this one because I'm excited as hell about this NBA draft, man. We just trying to get it in. Just trying to get it in. Hope everything's going well with your Basketball Rewind. I appreciate that love, man. So that's VJ Edgecombe, man. So going into the fourth pick, man, and I've seen several different picks for this one. This is for the Charlotte Hornets. They got a young basketball team, man, that is anchored by LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball is that guy. He's that guy, but they got to get him some help there. They got to get there. They got to get those guys some help. They got a lot of nice young pieces over there. You got to get more there. They don't have enough there. And LaMelo Ball has to stay healthy. Let's just call it what it is. That brother has to be healthy in order for them to have a chance. Now, in the Eastern Conference, they have a chance, man. Get in there, get them a 7th, 8th seed somewhere, and maybe make some noise. But they're looking at from what I'm seeing in the research I've done, they're looking at the sharpshooter out of Duke, Con Kernepel. Con Kernepel, man. I mean, I'm just gonna keep it a buck, man. He don't. It's just gonna sound messed up. He don't look the part. He don't look like a hooper or nothing like that, man. And it don't have nothing to do with him being white either, man. Because I didn't say that about Cooper Flag. Now, Con didn't look. He didn't look like a hooper. The more and more I watch Con Kernepel play, now that kid's got guts, man. He's got guts. He ain't scared. He's got an NBA body. He can shoot the hell out of that ball. And he might be deserving of this pick, man. He might be deserving of this pick. Now, on the bottom side of this thing, where a lot of people might look at his downside, and not necessarily his downside. As far as productivity, you look at a guy like Reed Shepherd, who really didn't get a chance to. He didn't really do too much for that team, that Houston Rocket team, which, to be fair, they were a very, very deep team. So you can't really judge that kid like that. But I think Kernepel's got a good he's got a good he's got a good he's got a good game, man. He's got a good game, smart, heady player. He's a lottery pick, man. He's a lottery pick, and like I said, he's a big guy. Parsons, Knupples, Tim Duncan is a Duncan. I'm sorry, not Tim Duncan Robinson clone. Yeah, I can see that. I can see him being a Duncan Robinson clone. Also, I'd like to say on top of that, I think he's kind of a clone of him. I think he's a little more athletic than Duncan. But yeah, I think he's also Duncan. I love Duncan Robinson. Don't get me wrong, but I think Knupples a little bit more athletic. I think he has a little more wiggle in his game than Duncan Robinson, man. But yeah, this kid had to do. He's like I say, he's a grown man, bro. He's 6'5", 220. He weighs as much. He weighs just as much as Cooper Flag do. This brother is solid. Con Knupples solid, man. So I think Charlotte might got something right there. They might have something, man. So that's Charlotte. Now the Utah Jazz. I know they've kind of blown up their team. They've gotten rid of all their stars the past few years, man. Um, they're looking at a guy out of Oklahoma named Jeremiah Fears, 6'3", 180-pound guard. I'll be real with y'all. I don't remember seeing too much of Jeremiah Fears this year. But from what I hear in the reports, I hear um, he's what the NBA is looking for. A quick heady guard. Got some flash, got some athleticism. Um, he's not much of a shooter right now, but that can be learned. I don't remember Oklahoma doing too much during the NCAA tournament, but hey, they like the NBA. It's almost like a developmental league, man. If you're a freshman or at least an underclassman and you can play, you're showing potential. You have a chance to get looked at. You have a chance for somebody to mess with you, right? So we're going to see what Mr. Fears does and if he falls to the Utah Jazz. Now, if he falls to the Utah Jazz, he has a chance to play right away. He's going to have a chance to play right away, man. That's the kind of a team that they got nowhere to go but up, man, up there in Utah. So he can get in there, get his feet in there. He might be better than we even think he is, man. So we're going to see. He's going to get his opportunity. Now, at number 6, man, let me check my page real quick. If I missed something. Chandler Parsons basketball rewind. Do you mean they're trying to get Jaylen Brown? Oh, they're talking to somebody. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah. I got to look that up. What's going on with that? But yeah, man. At 6, the Washington Wizards. That's a trash organization. That organization ain't going nowhere. I think they had a trade. If I'm not mistaken. My son told me. I think what's his name is out of there now. That dang I think the Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole's out of there now. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I think Jordan Poole's gone. Yeah, okay. Basketball rewind. They just got CJ McCollum. Yeah, CJ McCollum. Yeah. So they got Jordan Poole out of there. CJ McCollum's going there to finish his career, I guess. He's going to be a broadcaster. He's a hell of a broadcaster. Super intelligent guy, man. But he's finishing up his great, awesome basketball career he's had, man. So let him go there and get the rest of his money. But that again, the Wizard franchise ain't going nowhere, and I'm gonna talk trash about them. They suck. They straight up suck. Anyhow, according to this, man, they got a chance to get one. They got a chance to get somebody. This would be a home run for them. They got a chance to get the brother Ace Bailey. Ace Bailey had a Rutgers 6'8", 203. He's a ball player, man. He's somebody that can come in there and he can put up some points. He can take it to the rack. Great size. At that, it's not like it used to be. You don't have to be a big old giant bulky guy now. You see guys like Chet Holmgren, Kevin Durant. You just got to be wiry and tough to ball in the league, man, and to really step foot and get yourself a spot here. But hey, man, Ace Bailey, he 17-6 last year with points, 7.2 boards, 34% from downtown, which isn't bad. He's pretty good, man. I've heard, here's what I think about Ace Bailey. I think he's going to be a guy to where you're going to hit a home run on him or he's going to be a straight up bust. Because I'm hearing things like he's not trying out for teams. And maybe that's the people around him, but he's pretty, sure of himself. I've been hearing some rumblings about that kid, man. And like I said, I think it's a hit or miss, a straight up hitter. If his ceiling is probably one of the highest out of everybody, but if he doesn't show up, man, he could be a bust. Ace Bailey can be a bust. But I've been hearing that name for a while too. I know he spent some time out there in Powder Springs, Georgia, near where I'm from in Marietta. He went to McEachern High School for at least a year, I know. So he's a dude that's been around. We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see basketball. So they have major cap space for next year and have some interesting vets. Middleton, who they likely keep, and Smart. Yeah, you know what? You got a point, man. You got a point. If he can stay healthy, Middleton can stay healthy. Um, Smart, yeah, I can agree with that. I can agree with that. Basketball rewind. That's a good point, man. They got some veterans up in there. Just hope it's enough to, I guess, make them a make them a viable team, man, to where they can possibly make some noise. Maybe, 'cause, I mean, really in the East for sure, anybody can get a playoff spot. Anybody can get a playoff spot, man. If they are, you got your top four teams out there, and then everybody else, if you can make that push, you can get in there, man. So we're gonna see what happens with that. But that's Ace Bailey, man. We're gonna see what happens with that brother tonight. And again, we got 7 hours until we get to the NBA draft, man. And again, I appreciate everybody that's come in and out, can't come in here. Check me out. I'm just bullshitting, speaking about the draft a little bit. Try to come on here a little more. I'm using StreamYard for the first time, and it's pretty cool. I got to figure it out. If you like what you see, subscribe, check me out, man. I like to come on here from time to time and hell, make some videos here and there. But this one I really enjoy because I really like the sports and getting to speak about the NBA draft, man. It's pretty cool. So I'm gonna try to make some more videos more like this, man, to where we're interacting and I can get in here. And tomorrow, I'm not done with this video, but tomorrow, myself and my boy Malik Hendricks will be doing a live called Xennial's Nostalgia, man, where we did our first one about 10 days ago. So check that out. We got it loaded up in the live. Um, it's scheduled tomorrow for 10 o'clock. So man, check that out. Not gonna be sports, but it's gonna be me and my boy, old homeboy from back in the day, man. And he's my guest host, and we're trying to start something there and get that thing rolling once a week. So we're gonna try to get on here a little bit more, man, and have some fun. You know what I'm saying? So again, I thank everybody that's come through. I appreciate it, man. I'm just a dude talking some sports, bro. And just like we in the barbershop. Anyhow, man. So in the seventh spot right now, we got the New Orleans Pelicans. The New Orleans Pelicans. That's an interesting franchise, man. They've been going through it. I believe if I'm not mistaken, they still got Brandon Ingram. He's still on that team. See, hold on one second. They got a nice 12 seed. What are you doing there? Are you doing a marathon until the draft? No, I'm not doing a marathon to the draft, man. But actually, on the real, I might come back up. I might bring it back up. Maybe a couple hours before the draft, maybe to get it back going once I get some more information. And that's actually a good idea. I think I might possibly do that. I got some more homework to do, to be real with you, man. I'm a college student, an old college student, so I can knock that out. We gonna see, man. I'd like to actually go over the bottom half of the draft as well to see what's going on there or whatnot. But yeah, we got the New Orleans Pelicans, man. They're looking at, of course, another freshman, right? Trey Johnson, 6'5", 190. He led Division One last season in scoring, and he can shoot it from the outside, man. He's one of those guys. He's a straight up scorer. If you're a scorer, um, you can, the league is always looking for a score, man. Um, this franchise, man, they've wasted a lot of money in Zion Williamson, man. He hasn't been able to get himself quite together consistently. He's got that off the court shit going on now that that's a whole nother situation with that one girl, man. It's I don't know, man. I don't know what's up with Zion, man. He's ultra when he's got his head on focus, when he's in shape, man. He can do his thing, man. He's a nice player. He's an all-star in this league. But I mean, he's not he can't keep it. He's not keeping it together, and it's about time. This guy's been in the league 6 years, man. This Pelican team should have made some runs, some freaking playoff runs by now with that kid, man. So, goodness gracious, I don't know what's going on with that. But anyway, the Trey Johnson guy, they're looking for him to go there. I don't know how much of an impact he can make, man, but they need all the help they can get there, man. Let me check my page real quick. It doesn't come up on StreamYard, but I'm gonna learn this StreamYard shit's cool though. I gotta get better with it. Learn it. Pelicans, see to Toronto basketball rewind. Let me start from here. Okay. Chandler Parsons, Brandon Ingram got traded. Am I tripping? Man, where the hell have I been? Damn, okay. Appreciate that information. Man, I missed that. Basketball rewind. Feel like the Pelicans and the Wizards have an understanding of who is taking who because they just did a deal. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. The Toronto Pelicans don't have any bigs, man, except yeah. Oh, yeah, Yves Missy, yeah. Kelly Olynyk going to the Wizards. Olynyk. Don't be surprised if they take, yeah, the big dude from Duke. He's the next dude I'm talking about. Yeah, that I like that guy too. So Brian Bates, what's happening? What's up from Toronto? Not Toronto. What's up from Canada? Go Raptors. Brian Bates, what's up? What's up? Appreciate you coming through, baby. Talking a little draft talk, man. That's what's up. All right. So we'll go to the first round. The number 8 pick right now is the Brooklyn Nets, man. And Brooklyn, they didn't make the playoffs. They're kind of in turmoil from what I see. But anyhow, we're just gonna go straight to the pick they're supposed to make. The big boy, the big guy from Duke, Maluch. Maluch, man. I like him, man. He's kind of an old school back to the basket guy. 7'1", 7'2", 250. Raw talent. He still got a lot of growing to do. And remember, he was on the South Sudan team last year that almost beat the Team USA. He was on that team as a I would say as a teenager. I think he's still a teenager, but he was like 17, 18 years old on that team. So this kid's nice, man. This kid's good. He was pretty much, I don't want to call him the third option, but he kind of was because he with Flag and Knipple ahead of him. But this kid's gonna be okay, man. He doesn't have to be good right away either, man. So if you're looking for a guy, this is probably a guy that can be a potential defensive player of the year type. He's not gonna go out there and tear it up and get you 25 a game, but I could see him going in there, possibly making double figures his first year, being able to get, maybe even average a double-double, like 12 points, 11 boards a game, 5 blocks a game, the hell of a defensive player, right? That's the kind of production I'm looking at for him, man. Like I said, I'm not looking for him to be a scorer, but I'm looking for him to be an anchor. I think he's in really good shape too. I think he can run like a deer from what I remember watching him, man. So this kid, he's nice. He's gonna be okay, man. He's gonna be okay. I can see him going top 10 somewhere. You got to fit your team need now. You know what I mean? I don't think they're necessarily looking for it. You're not going to get a star like that out of him, but you're going to get somebody that can be a cornerstone in the paint. Big men are solid. Big men are hard to find nowadays. They just don't grow on trees. So believe that. Let me look this up here. All right, what we got going on? Chandler, Brooklyn is going to make a splash. Just watch. I'm waiting to see what they do. I want to see what Brooklyn do, dog. For real. Brian Bates, it would be interesting to see if the Raps took Carter Bryant with the 9th pick, providing they don't move in the trade. I think they got him next on here. I'm gonna check that out. Yeah, they beat US in exhibition. Yeah, he was splashing threes, AD and Embiid's. Yeah, he was. Yeah. I remember he was doing them. He was doing them up. Man. So yeah, he's an NBA player. That kid's an NBA player. I can't wait to see where he lands, man. He might land a little further back, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens, man, with that. And next up, Toronto Raptors on here. They're going after a guy. This is an overseas dude from France named Noah Essengel. Anybody familiar with this guy? 6'10", 200 pounds. I'm sorry, I don't have any information. I don't really know nothing about this guy, man. But that's who they have as the prospect. I don't think he's going to go that high. But, okay, let's see. I'm going to read. I know I got some brothers on here that know this. Played with the hairline stretch. Oh, okay. They love, okay. I want to see. I'm going to do some homework on that, man. I'm going to do some homework on that dude. The French guys, the French guys coming in the league they're pretty good, man. I mean, the #1 overall pick last year, not even Wembanyama was a French dude that went to the Hawks last year. So you gotta give them credit, man. You gotta give them absolute credit. There's something in the water in France right now. There's some in the water in France, man. There's so many Frenchmen that's in the NBA right now, and they're taking a lot of roster spots. So I can't even sit here and doubt this dude. I'm gonna do my homework on him. I'm gonna make sure I know what I'm talking about because I don't know who this dude is right now. Like I said, I've shot from the hip coming on here doing this, man. So I'm just telling y'all what I know right now. But I'm gonna inform myself and make sure I know what I'm talking about. So I'm not just up here bullshitting. All right. So number 10 guy, the number 10 pick, Phoenix Suns. Let's see, Brian Bates. I want to keep you guys in it. Brian, what did Brian say? 16.9 points, 25. Okay. 3-point shooting, top 5 finisher in the class at the rim, basketball rewind, smooth move, got to the line. Okay. Brian Bates, he could be scared if he can put that up, 3-point shooting. Yeah, for sure. Let me see. Basketball rewind, currently strong in transition and solid cutter, has enough upside. His handles are decent. Get off the spin moves here. I appreciate it, basketball rewind. Appreciate you, brother. That's a real deal right there. I love it. I love it. So Phoenix Suns, and let me tell you guys something. The Phoenix Suns are a dumpster fire, dog. They're a straight up dumpster fire. Phoenix has to be the stupidest, the dumbest NBA organization over the past few years. They're stupid, man. Before I even get to them having a pick, I would snatch their pick because they're so dumb. I snatch that shit. And I'm gonna go back to them. I want to say, let's say in the last 4 years, they've been the absolute dumbest franchise in basketball. And I'm gonna start it from 2021. 2021, if I'm not mistaken, they were in the championship game against the Milwaukee Bucks, and we're up 2-0. They had a nice run. They didn't end up winning. They lost 4 in a row, which there's nothing to be ashamed of. They were right there. But their freaking answer to coming back and being a better team was to get rid of their whole roster pretty much and bring in Kevin Durant. I mean, that's like something a 10-year-old kid does on NBA Live, man. I mean, anybody could have told you that wasn't going to work. That was not going to work at all. And then they brought in this other guy, Bradley Beal, and that's your big three with Devin Booker, and get rid of all that other production. And look where they are now. They are buffoonish, the most buffoonish, idiotic franchise out of all of them. They deserve everything that they get right now. I'm sorry, I got a dislike for the Phoenix Suns right now. That is just dumb, absolutely stupid. Owner, new owner syndrome. Yeah, man. The new owner. I think a lot of these owners don't even watch basketball, man. They just do it like they're playing a video game, and they're playing with monopoly money. They don't care. They're just out there just doing anything. Durant trade. Yeah, in the Durant trade. God dang, bro. That was awful too. And I think, speaking on that trade now, if I'm Houston, I wouldn't have made that trade. I wouldn't have made that trade for a 37-year-old Kevin Durant. That's awful. That's absolutely awful. That don't make no damn sense to me. That don't make any sense. I mean, if it was 2015, yeah, bringing in Durant, that might get you over the hump. But I'm gonna say this before I start talking about Phoenix's pick. the Rockets, what's going on with the Rockets right now? They're under false pretenses that they are in the championship window because they were the number 2 seed in the Western Conference. When in reality, they were the number 2 seed in the Western Conference with 52 wins, but the number 8 seed had 48 wins. So you really didn't get nowhere. It was OKC and everybody else. On top of that, they lost their first round game to the 7th seed Golden State Warriors. So you're not nowhere near a championship. But if you hold on to your core guys, they got let Jalen Green get out of there. That was so dumb. You let him get out, and you're gonna bring in an old Kevin Durant in a wheelchair and think you're gonna go for a championship. I'll be surprised if they get out of the first round next year, if you want me to be honest with you. I'd be surprised, man. But who am I to say, man? I'm not a GM. They don't pay me to do it. So what can I say? Let me check up what I missed here. Yeah, they're begging Bill. Yeah, 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 yeah. They're begging Bradley Bill to leave. Yeah, and he won't. Yeah, he's taking their money. Yeah, he's getting paid so damn good, man. They begging him, get the hell out of there. Oh yeah. At least they aren't selling pickles for yeah. Basketball rewind. Brian Bates, basketball rewind. Okay. Look, here's the thing though. Houston still has a bunch of Phoenix. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Houston can do something out of them picks and maybe kind of do uh that's true too. I forgot about that and get some good value out of those picks. So on the back end, it might look better for Houston. The Phoenix Suns, they're trash either way. Don't matter. They just straight up trash, man. Straight up trash. That 100. Yeah. Yeah, man. If they went with the buyout, maybe. Yeah, yeah, man. That's just yeah, we gotta get some more guys to be GMs, man, because a lot of these guys don't even know what the hell they're doing, man. Give me the team, man. Good grief. Anyway, Phoenix Suns, they're looking at Carter Bryant out of Arizona, freshman, 6'7", 215, big frame, 3-and-D guy. Arizona always has him. This guy's got good size, good frame. He'll fit into this team. They need some young talent. This guy's gonna play right away, I believe. I don't see no reason why he wouldn't, man. I don't see no reason why he wouldn't. So he's gonna get in there, he's gonna play, and we're gonna see what happens, man. So if he hits that spot, man, he's gonna make the team. They ain't got nobody. Got nobody there, man. Trash. Again, I'm gonna stop busting on Phoenix though. I'm gonna stop roasting these guys. Next, the Portland Trail Blazers, another franchise that's kind of left for the dead a little bit. They're looking at a gentleman named Igor Denham out of BYU. I did watch him play a little bit. He's a freshman out of there. Good size, small guy. I remember seeing him a couple games. He's a really good shooter. Um, he can give him a little something, man. I think I think he went to high school here somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. I remember watching a game or two of his at BYU, man. If somebody could correct me there with old Igor. I don't know if any of you guys watched him at BYU, but I know he was a nice player though. He was pretty nice, worthy of being a top pick, man. He's definitely worthy of being up there. Portland traded for him. I like Carter, but hasn't shown enough upside and self creation standpoint, but will be an elite 3-and-D wing. Yeah. You know what? You can't get enough 3-and-D wing players, man, nowadays. You know what I mean? 3-and-D, again, I hate to use the cliche speaking point, but 3-and-D wing players don't grow on trees either, man. They don't grow on trees. There's always a spot in the league for those 3-and-D guys, man. They gather a lot of value. So shout out to those guys, man. I would like to see what he does. See, Igor will be solid, but need some seasoning. Yeah, I like that. I like that, man. Igor is solid player. Can kind of work his way into being a really good player. A guy that I'm not comparing Igor to this guy in in playing style, but a guy like Peyton Pritchard out of that came out of Oregon that went to the Celtics, man. He just got better and better and better every year once he got the opportunity to go out there and play, and he really showed his ass this year and gathered the the sixth man of the year award, man. So maybe old Igor can kind of follow those wings, man. Just keep getting better and better and better. And again, he doesn't have to show up and save the world right away. This kid can learn. He has some potential, and we're gonna see what happens with old Igor, man. We'll see how he can get it going, man. But we're gonna see. It'll be fun. Again, we got about 6 hours and 40 minutes to the actual draft. Just going over a couple of the picks, man. And the next pick at the 12th pick, the second to last lottery pick, is the Chicago Bulls. Now, the Chicago Bulls they were in the play-in games trying to get a playoff spot, man. They just fell a little bit short. They got some pieces, man. They got some players. They just need a little bit more. I know they got the big man down low. Kobe White, the other superstar brother. They got what's his name, Levine. They got some players, man. They're just missing something, though. You know what I mean? Like they're just missing something. They need to swing and get a good hit on this next pick, man. They're in the lottery. They're not high in the lottery, but they getting a lottery pick. And CBS has projected them to pick up Derek Queen out of Maryland. 6'9", 250-pounder, another freshman. He's freshman, yeah. All young guys. That's how they do it now. They say he's the best big man passer in this class. He averaged 16 points, 9 boards at Maryland last year. Big guy. We're gonna see about Derek Queen. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Derek Queen, I don't have a recollection of watching him play. I don't really remember seeing him, man. So I'm gonna have to do my homework here this evening and check out old Derek Queen, man, because I wanna know who I'm looking at here. But he's another freshman, and maybe it's somebody that can help that team out. I don't know if he's actually going to land there, but I mean, we're gonna see. We will see. Oh, excuse me. Basketball rewind just got a marathon, man. Strap a diaper on, Captain. Yeah, I'm gonna need a diaper, man. For real. Yeah, I'm about to get back on for real. Oh my gosh. No, that's awesome. I think that's the way to do it, is to do it this way. So the last pick in the okay, I think I know this guy. The last pick in the first round is the Atlanta Hawks. And they got Kasparis Jack and she, and I'm butchering his name. It sounds like a Lithuanian dude. I thought it was somebody else at first. Anyhow, this guy, he's 6'5", 205 out of Illinois. I don't remember this guy, man. Kasparis Jakusionis. Anyhow, he's from Lithuania, another freshman, another diaper dandy, 6'5", 205. They got him going in the lottery. I don't know much about this, bro, but that dude, the 6'5" guard out of Illinois. That's the guy they got, man. So that's my team, the Atlanta Hawks. We did pick up what's his name? Kristaps Porzingis, though. So shout out to us. I'm glad we scooped him up. I think Boston did a salary dump. Basically, they got the championship. They're kind of moving back a little bit. What's his name? Got hurt and everything with Tatum getting hurt, so they got him out of there, and I think they're trying to save a little bit of money. But I'm glad to get Porzingis. I'll take him. I will take him. So now that actually that wraps up the lottery picks, man. That wraps up the lottery pick. Jack's a big guard. If you're an ATL fan, see him. Okay, I'm gonna look that up, man. Black Mariner. What's up, Black Mariner? What do you think the Lakers will trade? Will trade if they trade up? Got to look at that. I'm not sure where the Lakers are at, but we can look around here now. I just wanted to look at the lottery picks. That was the lottery picks, man. Now the Lakers are projected. I can look here, man. At we got the Lakers, man. Do the Lakers even got a first round pick this year? Or am I tripping? I don't see the Lakers with a pick in the first round. They're gonna have to trade up to it, I think. Let me look. No, the Lakers don't got a first round pick, man. I don't know what the hell they did. No. Okay, so anyhow, man, my steal of the draft, and it's already been said, man. I'm gonna point to it and where they have them and everything. Then I'm gonna name a few other guys I really like. But the steal of the draft is NCAA champion Walter Clayton Jr. And it's not even close. I don't know how how he is not a top 10 pick just off the rip. Off the rip, man. I mean, he has that shape. He has that Steph Curry-ish game. He's a straight up bona fide killer, man. He's a killer. I don't know if he's not maybe he's not, I'm not he's interviewing. I'm not his interviewing, but maybe, the intangibles. He's not real fast or something, or in drills or some shit he's not doing well. Man, bump all that crap, man. Pick up a video and watch that dude play. Pick up sometimes you gotta just throw out all that bullshit with the things about he didn't he didn't score well and this, that, or this. That dude's just a basketball player. You know what I'm saying? Some guys are just ball players, man. You know what I mean? He's not the fastest guy. He's not ultra athletic or nothing like that, man. He's just a hooper. That's what I gotta say about Walter Clayton Jr. I think it is a disrespectful as hell to have him at the 20th pick to drop down to the Miami Heat. I know the Miami Heat hope that happens. Shit, I'd be hoping that. Man, I'd love to get that guy. That's hella disrespectful. I don't know what it is. I don't know how, as a uh, owner of a team, that you can see that guy on the board and you can just pass him up. I know there's needs. I know teams got needs and all that shit to get their roster together. But sometimes you just gotta take the best player available. Sometimes you just gotta do that, man. And for a player like that guy, there's so much upside for him. He's a guy with a lot of upside to me. That's just a basketball player. That dude absolutely willed that Florida team to win that championship, man. He willed them. He literally carried them boys on his back. Now Florida had some good players as well now to get for doing that, but he willed those guys, man. He willed them to win that shit. Shout out to that guy, man, Walter Clayton Jr. Now I gotta ask, is there any guys that you guys think that I'm missing that's well overlooked? I got a couple more I'd like to speak on before I have to head out, man, do my homework, unfortunately. But is there anybody you guys think that, man? Thomas Sorber. Okay. Thomas Sorber, where did he play at, man? I'm tripping. Where Thomas played. Yeah. Okay. The big guy out of Georgetown. Yeah. That's somebody that might do something. That's somebody that might do something right there. I like that. I like that. Ace Newell. Yep. Yeah, and I remember seeing a guy out of Georgetown too. Yeah. That's some guy that's somebody that can make some noise. He's a big guy, dominant guy. And his wingspan is crazy too. I didn't know he had a 76, 7'6" wingspan. You can't teach that. You can't teach that shit. Not at all. The guy out of Georgia, Asa Newell out of Georgia. That's right. That's right. 6'9", 224. That's a perfect like athletic size, man. Great size, almost like a Pascal Siakam size there. You're where you're long and athletic, probably can defend all 5 positions. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Who else I like? The guy, another dude, the kid out of Connecticut was pretty decent, man. Liam McNeely, uh, 6'7", 215 guy. He's kind of Washington at the 18 spot. He reminds me of the guy out of Gonzaga a few years ago that plays at Washington right now. What's that guy's name, bro? Guy out of Gonzaga. You guys know who I'm talking about. Let me look when we got here. Basketball review. Also, you didn't hear from me. Ryan Kalkbrenner may get scooped up, but Kalkbrenner, the big guy from Creighton. Okay, I can see that. That'd be a nice little addition, a nice little steal for him. Yeah, Kalkbrenner. He don't have to go there and do much. He just got to do his thing. Yeah, yeah. I can see Kalkbrenner's on 7'1", 7'2". Mm-hmm. Like Chris, I do. I love Chris Stapps with the Hawks. I love Chris Stapps with the Hawks, man. We need all the. We can do a little something, man. We just gotta put this thing together before we start blowing the team up, man. I love it. I love it. That means we're trying to win. That's what that tells me. That means we're trying to win something, man, instead of just bullshitting. So I love Chris Stapps with the Hawks, man. Love it. Absolutely love it. I think it's gonna make our team better. My only thing is, can he stay healthy? I know sometimes he's kind of in and out of the lineup. If he can stay healthy, man, I mean, shit, why not? Why can't we be a top 4 team in the East? Maybe that's wishful thinking, but why not? Got Trey still. We got some pieces still that we can do that with. Why not? Why not us? Why not us for real? Let's see, man. Solid got hurt. Yeah, Cole Brenner. Oh yeah, Bailey. Yeah, Baylor Shilerman. That's right. That's right. The other day we're college teammates. He was nice, man. That's a solid player. He did get hurt. Baylor Shilerman was getting playing time. He was getting playing time there with Boston, man. He was getting in there. Once he gets healthy, man, he's gonna be a nice piece for him. He's gonna be a nice piece for him for real, man. So yeah, absolutely. Baylor Shilerman's he's the real deal. Ryan Nepart, yep, Ryan Nell, another one of those Gonzaga guys, yeah. Nimby is small but nice. Hawks may end up top 5. Yeah, I'm thinking, man, like no, if Cleveland can come out of nowhere and do what they did, why can't the Hawks do it? Cleveland came out of nowhere. And they were number 1 seed, kind of prematurely because they won like 16, 17 games in a row. But why can't we come up be a top 4 or 5 pick team in the East, man? I don't see no reason why not. No reason why not. And not to speak on injuries. I hate the injuries that happen, but I mean Tatum and Halliburton are down. I'm not. Like I said, I wish that didn't happen. But damn, it ain't really no excuse not to be up there now, for real. What's the excuse? You know, man. I hope Raptors trade for a superstar. Sneal 23. What's happening? What's up, boy? What's going on? The Raps trade for a superstar during the draft, man. Yeah. They're due. Raptors are due, man. I'm glad y'all got that championship back in 2019, man. Y'all deserved it. I was happy for y'all when y'all got it. Yeah. It's been about 6 years since that championship now, so it's time for them to make a splash somewhere. I agree with that. They need to make a splash now, man. It's time. It's absolutely time for them to. Let's see, superstar Derek White. Derek White, you saying? Oh yeah, is he Derek White? Derek White's a very good player. He said he's just joking. Yeah, Derek White's a very good player. I like Derek White, man. He's one of those guys that just improve every year, though. He improves every damn year. I really gotta give it to him. He improves every year, man. So real shit. Good stuff, man. But guys, I'm gonna have to call it a day, man. Again, shout out to all you guys, man. Basketball Rewind, Needle 23. Chandler Parsons, Black Mariner, University Galaxy, Brian Bates. Shout out to all you guys for coming out here, man. Zay, my kid, one of my kids. Uh, Shout out to all y'all joining me here on the wheel, man. Y'all made this enjoyable. We're gonna come out here and do this more often, whether it's fall, uh, whether it's another sport. We just gotta get out here and chop it up and have a good time, man. But like I said, if you like what you I've seen, man, enjoyed it, man. Like and subscribe my channel. I try to bring y'all something, man, and I like to get to know each and every one of you, man. Like, really, I'm a small channel dude. Just wanted to come out here and do this and check and talk about the draft a little bit. This was fun, man. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed all y'all for sure. But yeah, we're gonna do our thing. Now, again, I appreciate all of you for real. I really appreciate it, man. By the way, you click the highlights on the screen if you want. Will do. But I appreciate it. Appreciate y'all. Um, Hope to see y'all again real soon. I got a little video. I got a little show going on tomorrow at 10. A little bit different subject, but we still get it in. But again, appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one. All right.